Hello, fellow jokers. How are we doing today? So I've come to the realization that my kids are gonna have to fend for themselves. Honestly, at this point, they're gonna have to raise themselves and keep themselves alive because BTS are just, there's too much content going on, and I need to upload this video. And I need to keep up. So they have to look after themselves so I can make these videos, okay? Okay, so here we go. Before I begin, I wanted to say something real quick. I'm not gonna ramble. I know I ramble, so I'm gonna try to, summarize this very quickly because you're here for Jeonlous, so let's get this done with. So what I'm about to say is not for insecure cookers, because fuck y'all, I don't care about you. It's for the cookers who, they're still OT7 and they still care about V, but at the same time they get annoyed by him and his behavior, and they're looking at Taekook moments right now sideways a little bit. So it's for the cookers, like true unhateful cookers. This is for you, and I hope it makes you feel better. Okay, so I don't know if you guys remember this. This happened during a time where JK was not busy, so he was at home like drinking and depressed and just like he was lonely. Okay, like anybody and their mom could tell that JK was motherfucking lonely. And even Jikookers, we knew this because his bae had like moved out and he was living with P Dog to work on Faith. So JK was like, he was experiencing withdrawal, Jimin withdrawal symptoms. Like we know this. We don't need to rehash this. Like we know this. So JK was basically he was a hermit. What do you call the people who are just locked in the house for like a long period of time? That's what JK was. And I believe this happened because of Jimin. Like he told him, you need to get out. So when V was going for this premiere, Jimin encouraged JK to go with V. Sorry. So as much as they celebrate this Taekook moment, it would never have happened without Jimin. Like you could say like I don't have any proof, so I'm talking out of my ass. But if you have studied Taekook as much as I have, like if you have studied them for like we know like we know Jikook is real and we know how they be. We know set like Jeon is because like JK like needs Jimin, and without Jimin he kind of like he's what's that word, but it's not we don't use we don't use codependent, we use interdependent, right? Because it's the healthier version of codependent, and that's what Jikook are, especially fucking it, why can't I talk today? Especially JK. So this here only happened because Jimin said so. The only reason I'm bringing this up because of what happened recently in the GQ interview.
정국 씨와 B 씨가 함께하는 댄스 챌린지 찍어주세요.
근데 사실
지금의 유행하는 댄스 챌린지가 뭐야?
지금
샤넬.
요즘 너무 빨라서 계속 바뀌어요.
지금 유행하는 거 킬리니 거
요새
아니에요?
거의
아니야.
언제 잠깐
너무 빨라요.
요즘 그것도 있어. 그 아리아나 그란데 노래랑 우리 거 노래 버터랑 믹스해가지고 춤 챌린지가 하나 있는데.
있어요. 그러면
진짜로?
그럼 나랑 찍어서
산타텔미랑
산타 그럼
봤지.
우리 같이 하나 찍어서 올려?
한번 올려?
올려.
오케이.
전국 B 찍고
이렇게 3명 찍고.
오케이,
자, 저희가 하겠습니다.
Reply.
Like, bro, ask yourself why JK never did a TikTok with any member of BTS in all of chapter 2. All other members did TikToks with each other to promote their music, but not JK. And I truly believe it's because he wasn't allowed to do TikToks with Jimin. And so Mr. Defiant is like, if I'm not gonna do it with Jimin, then I'm not gonna do it with anybody else. And Big Hit just had to take it. Because at the end of the day, that's their golden market. The person that they invested in, they've put a lot into JK and what they wanted it to become. So they are never losing JK. And that's why he's downright come on live and been like, what are they gonna do, fire me? Because they would never fire this guy. None. So what that clip shows is that if Jimin feels uncomfortable about something, JK is not gonna do it. Like that's the end. Like that's on facts. If Jimin did not want the Taekook TikTok to happen, like with them in bed at the hotel room or whatever, it would not have happened. Or any Taekook moments happening right now. If Jimin was like, no, I don't feel comfortable, they would not have freaking happened. Again, I have no proof. So you can disagree or, take this with a grain of salt, whatever you need to do. But I'm just saying, from studying them for long enough, I just know that if Jimin is not feeling something, JK is not gonna do it. And that's some freaking facts. As long as much as people who love Jimin are always like, oh, Jimin deserves better, oh, JK this, oh, JK does not. No. JK loves Jimin with no freaking bounds. And if Jimin does not want something, does not like something, JK is not gonna do it. You're always like, JK would live like BTS in a freaking happy, but Jimin is like, JK would like push their relationship fast before BTS, but Jimin is like, no, BTS, let's just, BTS is all the members like that. Let's just, JK, calm down, babe. Let's consider what would happen if we came out. Like it's not just affecting us, okay? It's affecting everybody else. Yes, I've been there for this conversation because Bam told me. No, but seriously, if you pay attention, you're gonna notice like JK would blow everything up in a freaking second. Jimin is the one who's the rational one, who's like, takes things into account and stuff like that. That's why it's my personal theory that the only reason they haven't come out is because of Jimin. Anyway, my point was, and what I'm trying to say before I take up too much time, is that don't feel too bad about anything that's happening right now. The company making them, the company there's like, every member, they know about shipping. It's literally, it has been in K-pop culture. They are trained about it when they are rookies. Like it's part of training when it comes to shipping. So the company being like, oh, can you promote Taekook more for this to sell? They're not gonna like, it's whatever. Like, they don't see it how we see it. Of course, we are the ones on the ground seeing how Taekookers are behaving. But to them, it's just like giving fans what they want. But JK has been on the ground and he has seen what is going on, and that's why he normally does it to a limit. So just because trash cookers are going crazy over JK looking at V's piercing at the last concert doesn't mean that you need to feel some type of way about it. Because if Jimin wanted to cap all Taekook moments, they would be non-existent. That's why I've always said I'm not bothered by what V does, because what happens is as much as Jimin allows. I'm gonna say it's as much as Jikook allow, but it's really as much as Jimin allows. Because if Jimin didn't want anything to happen, it wouldn't happen.
정국 씨와 B 씨가 함께하는 댄스 챌린지 찍어주세요.
네. 봤지.
우리 같이 하나 찍어서 올려?
한번 올려?
올려.
오케이.
정국 B 찍고
이렇게 3명 찍.
That right there is the reason we're getting any Taekook shit at all. When he said this, he sounded like he was the decision maker. Came off like his word was freaking law. Like, okay, Jungkook and V, I gotta do it. Because I said so. Like, it can happen now. You want it? Fine, okay, you get it. Like, trash cookers need to thank Jimin because they wouldn't be getting nothing if you want for this guy. Like, even look at In the Soup, right? He made Taekook make up. Taekook would not be as close as they are right now if you want for Jimin. There would still be like this distance between them. Bro. Anyway, guys, welcome to today's video. As promised, Jeonlous moments from this Arirang era. Let's get it. Starting us off is this moment from the live they did. Like, all RM did was remove something from Jimin's chin. But look at DK's face. Ah, gold, my guy, gold.
봐, 지민이 요새 요리하잖아.
요즘 요리 남자다. 요하남.
아닙니다.
그거 안 하는 거 같아. 그만뒀을걸?
아닙니다. 다 시켜 먹습니다. 어제 떡국도 시켜. 아닙니다. 다 시켜 먹습니다. 어제 떡국도 시켜 먹었습니다.
태우 씨 뭐 하세요, 쉴 때?
뭐 하세요, 쉴 때?
I'm including this one simply because I don't know what the hell is going on. Like, I've tried to analyze and figure out what is going on, and I don't understand. Like, is Jimin lying about takeout because JK is the one who cooks? Or is JK mad because Jimin has been ordering takeout? Or like, what is going on? What is it about Jimin and takeout that is making JK react like this? What is going on? I don't know what is going on. I wish we could read their minds because I do not know what is going on. Why did RM have to look at JK like that? Like, bro, what is happening right now? So I'm including this because RM is involved in whatever is going on. This one can't do.
봐, 지민이 요새 요리하잖아.
요즘 요리한 남자다. 요하남.
아닙니다.
그거 안 하는 것 같은데. 그만뒀을걸?
아닙니다. 다 시켜 먹습니다. 어제 떡국도 시켜 먹었습니다.
태우 씨 뭐 하세요, 쉴 때?
And what on earth was that look they gave each other, yo? Next, we had what happened with that one guy on Instagram. So Jimmy commented, "What is this? How did you take this? Please tell me." He was basically talking about the camera work. Like, this guy was doing, like, you know, amazing camera work, and I guess Jimmy needed to know how it's done. And he was like, "Please tell me." Like, he was desperate to know how all of it's going. And because he liked this TikTok and commented on it, his boyfriend followed the guy. JK went and followed the guy. Then the dude posted another TikTok replying to Jimin. It was like, "Jimin asked me how I shot this." So he did a tutorial about how he shot this. So you know what happened next? JK did a TikTok with the same videography. If you go to his account, this TikTok right now, the one that I got a hat on, that is the exact same whatever the guy did. That's how JK did this video. He's basically like, "Babe, why are you asking him? Ask me, I know how to do it." I love JK, but never change. JK, never change. Next, we're gonna go to this show where they did JK's friend, his own friend. The tangbing is back. See it on this moment too. Look at him. Look at him. The tangbing is back. Simply because Jimin asked for his number. Okay, I blame Jimin for this one because he could have asked JK for his number like later on. So I'm on JK's side on this one. Then we had today's concert, bro. Like, look at this sequence. It's hilarious.
되게 어렵지 않게 제가 쉽게 설명해 드릴게요. 오케이. 제가 손을 이렇게 흔들면 어떻게 해야 돼요, 태웅 씨?
저도 손을 이렇게 흔들어요.
어떻게 해야 돼요, 여러분들?
이렇게 손 흔들어야죠.
그럼 제가 이렇게 막 뛰고 있어요.
First, he's watching them. He's just like, he's trying to see what's going on here. But this isn't mini money, so he doesn't insert himself. He walks away. This is the part that gets me. And I'm like, what is happening, right? And he walks away and he clutches his chest, like clutches his heart. Is like, like, my guy, what is going on? Is he, I can't read his mind, so I don't know. Like, is he relieved that Jimin is not the one who's hurt? Or is he like, because it's not like, "Oh, thank God they're not kissing." Like, that's not what he's thinking. That's not usually the case when JK is jealous. So he's just like, maybe he thought that, he was like, who's hurt? Is it Jimin or is it V or is not Jimin? Oh, thank God. Either way, look at this guy, look at his face. Oh, look at his face. It's hilarious.
JK.
나 지금 고민 중.
그러면은 오늘 못 듣겠군요.
오늘은 글렀네요.
Okay, so if Jeonlous pops up, at some point this video is gonna be posted again. But for now, I'm seeing Jiku because their takeaway is the fact that JK did not drink from V's bottle, and he always drinks from Jimin. But my takeaway is the fact that JK did look like he was about to drink from the bottle until Jimin was like, "JK!" Right? Am I the only one seeing this? Right? Like, everyone is been like, "Oh, JK did not drink from V's bottle," but I'm like, he didn't. But was he about to? Until his boyfriend was like, "I know you better not."
JK.
나 지금 고민 중.
그러면은 오늘 못 듣겠군요.
오늘은 글렀네요.
I don't know if JK was gonna drink from this bottle or no, but we will never find out because Jimmy was like, "JK!" Like, as soon as JK touched that bottle, Jimmy was like, "Bro, what are you doing?" That's my takeaway. Like, I know other people is like about the bottle situation with, JK only drinking from Jimin's bottle, but never from V. But My takeaway, I'm seeing Jeonlous here, okay? And I'm only posting this on this video because, you know, I feel like I'm the only one saying this. Other people are like, I don't know. So we'll see. We'll find out soon enough. But for me, Jimin was like, babe, what you think you're doing? So this is more of a Jeonlous moment, right? Because look how quickly JK lets go of that bottle. Like as soon as he hears Jimin's name, he's just like, you know?
JK.
나 지금 고민 중.
그러면은 JK.
나 지금 고민 중.
그러면은
Bro, he is large, but Jimin is in charge. Okay. While we are on Jimin, allow me to bring up this old moment from Bata because we are talking about Jeonlous and this just came to my attention today. I have never seen it before, ever, but it fits the theme of the video. So did you see that? Here, between them, you watch here, this part, you will see, okay, obviously, Jimin's hand is a little bit too close to his dick, but we're not going to talk about that. But also on the other side is, you know, JK does not like what Jimin is doing with his hands here, okay? So if you watch here, you're going to see JK kicking, hitting Jimin's hand off of V. Just pay attention. So JK with the blue hand, like he's not wearing the blue shirt, so you can see his hand kicking Jimin's hand off of V's hips or whatever, and then JK looks dead ass into the camera. Like this is so comical. One more time, let's see it one more time. At least he was subtle. Okay, guys, last but not least, there's a reason we don't talk about Jimin, okay? So, you know, this is Swin behind the scenes, and we got, you know, members, I don't know if they're doing sit-ups or what, but look, JK is on the ground just like everybody else, right? But as soon as Sugar touches Jimin, JK is like, what's going on over there? As soon as Sugar's hands are on his man, JK is on full alert. He needs to know. Because as y'all know that when it comes to Jimin, Sugar is kind of sus. He's kind of sus. I changed the song due to copyright reasons. But as you can see, Sugar has been very consistent when it comes to the Djibouti. He behaves like a man who wants to tap that. And if we can see it, guess who can? JK, who's with them more than us. So if we know this, so does JK. So when it comes to Sugar, he's always on high alert. If you think JK is bad with mini money, nah, you have not seen him when it comes to you, man. Which brings us to this concert moment from today. JK really said yeet. And you all know this is not the first time. Like, we know this is not the first time he has pushed Sugar out of the way to get between Yeonmin. But this is so funny to me. Like, what? Yeah, JK don't like Yeonmin, so let's not talk about Yeonmin. That's enough for today. Okay, guys, that is all for now. For now, because for some reason, like, you know, in the past, JK was able to hide, especially he dropped the tongue-in-cheek thing. Like, he stopped doing that. Like, this man had stopped being so obvious, right? But it seems like they had taken this 4-year break. JK has forgotten how to behave in front of the camera. So I have a feeling we're gonna be seeing more Jeonlous, right? And Jimlous too. And Jimlous too. So that's all for today, guys. Remember to like, subscribe, comment down, tell me your thoughts. Did I miss something? Anything you think. I like reading your comments, replying. I love you guys. You're great. Thank you for 3K followers. Let's keep going, let's keep growing, and I can be able to make more of these videos. All right, tap the notification bell so that you get notifications every time I post a video. I'll see you next time. Ta-da! I won't be long. I'll try not to be long, because if I wait too long, moments are accumulated and I become overwhelmed. So I'm gonna try to post as much as I can. So see you in the next video.